Welcome back to Daura. This is Crusader Kings 3. Thank you for joining me, regular viewer. I know this is a bit of a departure, but I thought you wouldn't mind another kind of slow-paced strategy game, seeing as that's the kind of thing I seem to be gravitating towards for the moment. Not the only thing I play, but it suits my need for relaxation at the moment. So, just to recap, we are playing as the priestess of Daura, the chief of Daura. We have a fair number of men at our disposal, 1750. We've been ruling for about 9 years and have increased the size of our realm considerably. We want to create a duchy title here that I can pass on to my heir and retain control, as much control as I can, of the rest of my area, my county level control. So to do that I need to have money and about 30 extra gold. So I'm going to go raiding in the hope that I can gain enough from my raiding to pay for the duchy. Bump, 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 bump. That's an alliance formed from the betrothal of my 6-year-old son to a 5-year-old from a neighbouring territory. Hang on, how much money is here? 15. Is there any money here? No money there, so we'll grab 15 from there and maybe over the border here into, say, across the Niger River, which is one of the main rivers in Africa. Of course, it lends its name to Niger and Nigeria. So this is modern day Nigeria, northern end of Nigeria up here. It's difficult in a game like this to be culturally sensitive because, you know, none of my family's history is from around these areas, and I don't want to get all of the name wrongs and the historical relationships and whether people were considered good, bad, evil, holy, indifferent. It's all very difficult. But I like playing as a people and in a place that I am not familiar with because it gives me a chance to learn. So this is a call to war. Charming High Chiefess Daura. What a mouthful. Join me in the Igbolandian conquest of the chieftain of Opanda. So it's a defensive war, and it's Iglobandian. So this is Iglobond down here. This is Opanda. These are the people that my son has just become betrothed to. Let's have a look at their relative strengths, shall we? So the ruler of Igloband has no alliances and 500 levies, 400 bush hunters. My ally is reliant on his allies, which is me. Okay. I've just raised my troops to go and raid. Okay, well, we'll raid one and then we'll come back. So I will on accept. I will join the war. The war is going badly for them, possibly why they agreed to a betrothal. So let's quickly raid this place. Now, in order to quickly raid this place, I'm okay because I'm a Reaver, so I should be able to raid it pretty quickly. Am I raiding now? I'm not raiding. Why am I not raiding? Perhaps because I have a truce. Pretty annoying. Okay, can I raid places on the way? That has 3 gold. It's not worth it. Right, let's make our way down to Opanda. Oh, come on. This interface is complicated. Right. We'll do a lot of walking. You can see the enemy army here with their nameplate highlighted in red. They've got about 1,000 troops. They are 3-star quality. whereas I am 5-star quality. I have an elite army. Right, let's unpause this and see how things are going. The territory highlighted in red here, this is the enemy territory, which in order to gain war score we need to be occupying settlements in this area, and this is how I might be able to achieve some money as well. So my people are moving swiftly as we can. We're well supplied at the moment. We've got somebody who's got good supply, cross water with advantage, holy warrior. I think while we're here, it's fine for me to be leading it. Bandits are running rampant. No penalties yet for having my domain holdings. I need to increase my money somehow. Can I raid as I go past New Pay? There's only 3 gold there, that's not worthwhile. About here. 15. I could swing through here. Can't toggle it while raiding outside own territory. It's unable to raid. Okay, thanks. Okay, I think the blue highlight here is the objective of the war. Just so that you don't lose your way. An attempt on my life. I was riding through the streets of Daura. I'm leading this army. When a mob of screaming and shouting peasants descended on my retinue. Thankfully, my guards did not hesitate to start cutting them down left and right while I made my way back to the castle. This was undoubtedly the work of that evil doxy, Baguaria, my rival, the rapacious blackguard. Right, apparently I'll make her regret this. Right, so this is my rival. She is pretty, she is a schemer. She has massive levels of intrigue. So what I'm going to try and do is use my massive diplomacy to try and sway her. And if I can get her to like me, maybe she'll drop this ridiculous rivalry. So rather than make, well, her becoming my friend might be something she will regret later, but yeah, I can't have her trying to murder me with 23 intrigue. But maybe I could turn her around with my massive diplomacy skill and actually make her a friend of mine. And if I can do that, maybe she'll become my spy master, who knows. Right, I am now... Ooh. This is the enemy who's been... Oh no, the enemy has not been beaten. If I was to attack here... They're defending in hills, higher quality. They're not higher quality, I've got 5-star quality. More men at arms counter. Okay, well, we'll stay here for the moment. You are moving to this territory over here. Oh, he's disbanded. Okay. So, I'm losing control of various places. Is my marshal... Yeah, my marshal's trying her best. His best. Sorry, I've swapped some of my people around to just improve their stats. But, these background noises at that level are very loud. Okay, coming over here into Kefi. And you're going to be trying to take over this settlement here? Yeah, okay. Well, we're some way into this one. What I'm hoping to do is I'll finish off here and then I'll order my army to see if we can take them on. The weakness that has plagued my son has finally released its hold. Suleiman is no longer sickly. Fantastic. Okay, food and disease is now rampant. We have won the siege. We've gained 15 gold. How are we doing on this? This expires in September this year. We're in June. Got 3 months more. We'll probably go a little into debt to do that. Right, if I was to attack them now, chances are even. Is there any way I can bring in Can't bring in allies because I myself am an ally. So shall I just ignore them and go for the capital? We'll go for the capital and see if we can shorten the war. See this flame icon here, this is the enemy capital that's opposing us in Igbo. And we have an allied army here. Okay, my husband has contacted me. This is Bayajida, the Slayer of the Snake. The story goes that he was a visiting warrior from Iraq that came to Daura and needed water. But he was told that they couldn't draw any water from the well because there was a snake called Saki in the well that only allowed the folk of Daura to draw water on a Friday, and it was not a Friday. So this chap fought and defeated the snake, thus allowing people to draw water, and so grateful were the people of Daura that their high priestess married him, which is me. So that's how the kind of myth, the oral tradition of the people of Daura, the tribe of Daura, came to be. Bayajida, I believe, according to Wikipedia, and you've got to be a bit careful with that, is a phrase that means he didn't know then what he knows now, or he now knows what he didn't know. Right, so if I decline, it is an offensive war. He won't be too upset if I don't join in. So I am going to decline, because he can always choose to not partake in the war. I'm keeping an eye on this guy who has managed to hello, you're willing to release Yaqub Sunni from my care, but freedom doesn't come for free. Well, yeah, I would love to, bold blackguard, but I can't afford to lose 10 gold right now. Honestly, I think we're going to have to take this army out, otherwise we're going to lose this war. Is there a river crossing here? No. He's backing off. Right, now I've got impact on my domain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to create that duchy. Oh, I can't without the money. Where can I get money from? I can get money from sieging and taking an enemy place. Maybe I can do that here. He's scared of attacking me, you see. He doesn't want to take me on. In the same way, I don't really want to take him on. So what are the impacts? -10 vassal opinion, taxes and levies down. That's not a great result. Hopefully we'll get some money from this siege. No, there's no loot here. He's going back down here. Right, we have unsieged that. Control Kefi. Let's go down towards the enemy encampment here. Right, there's a faction against me, is there? So that's probably because they don't like the fact that I am above domain limit. Okay. I can send an ultimatum in 50 months. Hopefully it won't come to that. I just need a bit of cash. Right. Here I am. Right. Oh, we already have captured that point. Okay. Can we take this? Let's have a look at the... There's only 3 gold there. There's only 3 gold there. Okay. No, I don't suppose it matters. Oh, we got into a war. Okay, I think we've got this. Wow, okay. We lost someone. Who did we lose? Our steward. Oh dear. Well, temporarily, let's just pop my man in that position. Nafissa, you were my court physician as well, weren't you? Right, I can't look for a physician while finding an army, so is there somebody in court with high learning that I would trust? 13, 13... Okay, 13s are what we have here. Let's go back to you, Kaya. You can be my physician for the moment. Oh, that cost me 10. That's punishing. Available perks. Bonus, toughness and pursuit. Living off the land is fine, but let's do damage and toughness. We've got lots of archers. Let's unlock that. I think I'm going to take my marshal down and get some control growth, because I think that might be useful right now. We've got victory. Let's disband our troops. And we can go back to our previous idea of raiding. So let's raise local raiders. 4 days. Still not worth raiding. Oh, got 15 loot there as well. Okay, we'll take 30 loot. Did I capture anyone? No. Ooh. No. It's not somebody we need to be worried about. Let's go and raid this. Taken prisoners in a siege, let's ransom them back for 25 gold. While we're waiting, we will march over into say, oh no we won't. Okay, is there any loot left here? No. Here? 16. I'm going to lose troops doing this, so let's not do that. Let's bring them back to home base. And we'll try and get the rest through ransoming prisoners. 410 will not accept. Unimportant courtier. Okay, well, if you change to my religion, I'll be happy. Off you go, Fanta. Right, 124. I think I need 125 to make the duchy. I need 1 gold from somewhere. Where can I get 1 gold? How's Illo doing? Loot 3. Oh, there's still a long way to go. Here in Yori, 3 gold. Perhaps I can hit heavy on the way through. 15 gold. Okay. Right. I can ransom someone for 46 gold. Perfect, but we've got enough here anyway. Let's create the duchy of Gobia. Create. I'm a mighty Magayaya. Magayaya. There is another name for that title which I might have to come to. Right, so we have the problem where we've got 5 holdings. We have to give one of them away. So what I want to do is to give away one of my lesser titles in the Duchy of Gobir. So if we have a look at Duchy level, this is Gobir, and these are the counties. So we want to give away Tahua to a vassal, and I'd like to give it away to somebody I like. So perhaps my half-sister, who is unlanded, but she's brave, and I'm very happy with that. So one more. Can I give you a title? Are you not in my court? Okay. Let's try again. Well, let's give it to my youngest then, and we'll grant titles. Chieftain of Tahua. There we go. Empty council positions. We're missing a steward. Fadima, could you take over that position for the moment? And we're missing a spy master. And we're missing a marshal. Okay, bit of jiggery-pokery around there. But we've eliminated those penalties on my domain holdings. We've got 0 money. What options have we got? We can search for a physician. A mystical communion doesn't cost me any money, so I might as well do that. We can invite champions, but we can't hire them if we don't have any cash. So I need to find guardians. So my daughter is 6. She's got an intrigue focus. I don't really want an intrigue focus. I want a martial education, please. And we need a military style guardian for you. So sort by martial skill. And let my spy master teach you. There we go. My son needs a focus. He's 6. He's a curious child, so they're putting him in for a diplomatic education. Got 3, or he could have a learning education, which is currently 4. He's curious, delicate. We'll put him in diplomacy, is fine, so we won't change him from there, but he needs a diplomatic guardian. And I think I will probably be the right person to give him that education. And Suleiman, who is 8 years old, is being given a stewardship education, which I think is fine. Stewardship 7. Who's got the right stewardship skill? I'm not too bad, but perhaps my steward will take that on. Please. Thank you. Right, I've got a few champions, yes, I really have. So we need to earn some cash again. Let's finish raiding and head for home. We've got 45 gold in here, so by the time that happens we should be able to we'll have plenty of money in the bank at that point. So we've recovered our prestige and our money is going up well, piety's going well, our holdings are in order. So I think it's about time to consider our next potential conquest. Right, 45 golds. This is looking good. Let's search for a physician again, given I did lose my last one. We've got a stand-in. I could go on a pilgrimage. I'm going to go on a pilgrimage, because you never know. Gets me some bonuses. Because there is a holy site in Daura itself. The well, I presume. So let's go there. Time to depart. I don't really want to keep those raised because they're costing me money. Expand all. Right, we have enough for an additional regiment, and we have enough renown to raise it, although that's going down at the moment, so let's hold off on that. Because we want positive values in there. Champion's arrived. He is an 18 class knight, legendary blade master. Although he is sadistic, he is worthwhile having. Recruit is only 5 gold, that's very cheap in relative terms. Here we have options for court physician. A godless empath. He's compassionate and humble, a little bit cynical, but he's got 19 learning. He is very good for that post. And we have Namis Mossi, got a 12. She's content, greedy and paranoid. No, this chap is by far the best, but he is expensive. You are learning 12. You would only cost 15. You know what, I think we'll probably do with our current physician, Kaya, who is, what, 13. So, I'm not paying 50 as much as I'd like to. Right, what were we doing? We're going on a pilgrimage. Right. A rude story. Passing by the campfire, one of my fellow travellers is telling a story he once heard about some Magayaya. To raucous laughter, they all fall silent when I approach. Ah, don't worry, milady, you're nothing like the witch in this story. It's about the Magayaya of some faraway place called Gobir. That is me. So I can lose some stress. I've got 25 stress. I can remove 25 stress. I can fetch my whip to gain dread. Or I get varied pilgrimage companions. Opinion of different cultures, plus 10. Different culture opinion, plus 10 for 5 years. 25 stress is not too bad, so let's travel with others. Low control. Right, my next attempt to take over control of somewhere is going to be aimed at Kebi, I think. So, Kebi has been raided by me. Military strength vastly inferior to ours. But hopefully we don't... Do we have a truce? We still have a truce with them for the moment. Dendi, we got a truce with them? We haven't. They have a relationship with Kor to the northwest, and they can raise about 1,100 men. So yeah, it is inferior to ours, but not by much. And we could of course take air. I think we can just take this small county here, so I'm just going to pop my thing here. They haven't got any they've got a truce at the moment. They've got virtually no army, so I'm just going to declare war. It's to conquer the county. Raise all my armies. Speed up. Oh, for heaven's sake. Why is it when you just launched a war, somebody else wants you to join in? Right, wants to join me as an attacker. Well, it's a nice idea, but I am going to decline that one. I've got somewhat more important things to do. Right, potential battle in 19 days. We'll probably win. So, do I want somebody else to be in charge here? Select a new commander. I'm on the pilgrimage at the moment, so I can't do it. My spy master is commanding another army. Right, so I gain 250 piety, and I get 70% chance of becoming a miracle worker, which I successfully do. So what does that give me, miracle worker? Let's have a quick look. Is it in here? No, it's actually one of these. Miracle worker, here we go. Learning +4. I am virtuous to Boris. +10 Borai opinion and more piety a month. Fantastic. Right, let's see how this battle goes here. Oh, can I change the leader now? No. So I have a forder. I don't have a rough. Ooh, if I am a holy warrior, you can be leader, and we'll see how that goes. Right, so faith hostility gives me +5 advantage in this, and that should hopefully allow me to destroy them more easily. Come, sir. Just as I've returned. The enemy flees the battle with barely 200 men left. My 1,400 men conduct the siege of the fort. I'm going to have a daughter called Daura. Name her after me? Absolutely. Okay, camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my champion's lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find Kimber and Gao in the middle of a heated argument. Several onlookers edge them on. Edge or urge? Should be urge, maybe. Deliver a speech about unity. 95% because I'm a diplomat. I gain prestige, 100 martial lifestyle, Kimber, and they both contain opinion of me. I could whip them. No. Or I'm stuffing my ears. No. As a pure diplomacy. I get up and deliver a speech about how we're all fighting for the High Chieftain of Gobir. We must stand united against our foes, for if we don't, there are many outsiders who would take advantage. I apologise and get ready to settle in for the night. Somebody is raiding me? How dare they? You. Kebby. Right. That is for the last time. I don't need allies in this war. I think we're going to be okay. As soon as this siege is over, I think we'll be good. Right, we've been swaying our rival. She's at +67. 100%, she gains 20 opinion of me for a diplomacy chance. Right, I finished reading the latest letter from my rival. She seems to have warmed to me at last. While this is a success, I am tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. So she's gained 30 opinion of me, and I could put another 20 opinion on top of that. There we go. Hopefully that means she's not going to try and kill me. Right, a champion has arrived. She is a formidable warrior. Lustful, glutton and arbitrary. She is athletic and a rough terrain expert. I like the cut of your jib. I have 7 gold, if you can. There we go. Hopefully this war will finish shortly. Come on. Right. The siege has been won. We're at 100 war score. We can enforce demands. So be it. Right. We've got another 5, so let's just go to the court. Our prisoners have all gone. I can create the duchy, which I think I don't have the money for, but we've got a little bit of time to get the money. So let's disband all that. Have we still got the truce with Kebi? No. Okay, so here's diplomacy status. He's defending against the conquest of the chieftain of Sokoto. Okay, I'm going to have to launch this war very quickly. So let's go to military, move the rally point to here. Declare war on the county. I could try and take Sokoto, but he's already in a fight for Sokoto. Let's just get knights and knights and knights, that's all I care about. Right, we've raised our army. I keep mucking up whether the game is paused or not. It's something I really ought to get sorted out in my own mind. Right, where are you going? This is Kebi's army. Are you heading for my capital? I think you might be. We're going to head over there and cut you off if we can. Yeah, you're heading for my capital, so we'll probably win if we reach it. You can try and siege me down, but I don't. Let's see if we can catch him. There we go. Okay, you're in debt, so I am happy. Totally destroyed. Let's go over and defeat their capital. I can call allies in, and I've got a lot of prestige, but I think what I'm going to use it for is to raise more troops. So let's get some more light foot, and now let's get a regiment of something else. I could do pikemen, which gives me good defense against cavalry. Yeah, I think I'll do that. They are not raised yet, but let's get them to size 2. That might be a bit too much, but we're just going to have to go on the front foot. Just go to speed 4 here to move across the... Right, the bustling of an inn. Fine cider, calm evening, after a long day of training, my tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow. All hope of relaxation drains away to the floor. Please, my lady, Salmon's thugs have been drinking me dry without paying for days. I will pay for their 75. So I'll just throw them out. I get popular opinion plus 20. I gain experience, but I gain stress. I'm sorry, lads. Out you go. Can't have you drinking in here. Right. 4 months of sieges left. How are our supplies going? Okay, we're gaining some attrition, but it's not too bad. You're taking the opportunity to raid. Well done, you. Pregnant again. Fantastic. A declaration of love. The clang of weapons and excited cheers draw me towards the courtyard. What is going on? I find 2 armoured warriors engaged in a vigorous sparring match. Both of them have undoubtedly been tested on the field of battle. With a final reckless assault, one of the fighters disarms the other. To my surprise, he kneels before me, takes off his helmet. This is my guest, Garin Gaba. I dedicate this victory to you, Nagayaya Durama, he says solemnly. Bringing you honour is my only desire. He attempts to win my heart, or I bring it to an immediate close. He's a reveller, naive appeaser, lazy, ambitious, and patient. His wife died in a siege in 879, just last year. And you come with a claim. Come with a claim on my realm, do you? Have I got any slots for a consort? Or am I full on consorts? I'm full on consorts. And I like all of them. You do flatter me, but no. Nip it in the bud. Thank you very much. Okay. I took my foe hostage. Wonder, can I get money for releasing him? No, because he's bankrupt as it is. So, let's just take the result here. Enforce demands. I gain more fame. But I need gold to convert some of these into duchies. I can hold 2 duchies at my rank, I believe. Yeah, we've got rid of the prisoners, and we are now 2 over our domain limit. Sokoto has split off as a separate realm. Yeah, we'll break the truce. Right, so I've got to drop my troops. Right, who's worth raiding? We've got 3 goals. 2, 2, 3. I think everybody's been raiding each other while I've been busy. So certainly down here is not good. What about my hunting ground over here? 0, 0. Is this worth taking? 15, 12, yes it is. So let's move my rally point over here, raise local raiders. Right, you are forder, that's not useful, we need a ravager like I am in charge here, and we go to raid. Okay, how's our court doing? 42 years left to convert those guys. Well done you, carry on. Chancellor, have I got anyone better at Chancellery? No. Any better stewards? No. Any better marshals? Only by 1 point, but he is my spy master, so I'm just going to leave him to it. And any better spy? Ooh. I have a 15 here in intrigue, so I can assign you, and then I can appoint you comme ça, and that it gives us a slight improvement in how stats are going. That is cool. I think we'll just do this raiding and then I'll call it for this episode. I don't know how long I've been going for, but it's been long enough, I think. Oh, we're in a fight. Unfortunately, he has very much fewer people than I do, and I have all the advantages. It looks like I'm going to take a bit of attrition here. Fire and blood. The settlement of Durku, an important stronghold in Greater Durku, has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Kima Abu Bakr to choose from. The troops stand ready awaiting my command. Bring me plunder. It gains popular plus 20. Chieftain, development progress changes by plus 40. I gain 30 gold and 75 prestige, or we've taken enough for piety. No, bring me plunder. Right. We're on a defensive wall. Oh, hang on, let's just get the army back. Right, you again. Apanda is in trouble again. Let's look at what the situation is. Apanda, what kind of war is it? The Karganian de jure war for the chieftain of Kefi. Kefi is here. Okay. So let's have a look at your relative strengths. Enemies. These two. Similar. Ooh, this is going to be a nasty one. And you are allied to my husband as well. I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline. Still don't have enough money to create a new duchy, and this is going to be causing me pain now. Yeah. What are you guys doing? You're raiding, but you're fighting over raiding. Well done you. Am I nearly back? Yeah, looks like it. Right, let's disband. Now I took a prisoner in a siege, so can I ransom them back? No. Okay. How's my physician going? Just Kaya, he's fine. Don't want to spend any money on that. Right. So these two guys are at war, but only after this bit of land here. Dandy appears to be a corridor for people fighting me. So let's see. You can master 200 men with 700 from your ally. Okay. I think next time I'm going to be launching a war here to try and conquer Dendi. We need enough money to be able to create these duchies, otherwise this is going to become a real pain. But we'll see how we do. thanks very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.